watching. I did not jump in.
Good morning, Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. I invite you to this morning program so that we will continue to deliberate on our freedom and everything that touches and concerns our freedom. Join me, my people. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching. Biafrans, today is another day that the Lord has made, and we are happy and glad in it. I thank God Almighty for Biafrans, particularly for our leaders, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and Mazi Ogenkere, Mazi Butuzo. These are our major leaders in this race. We have leaders and we acknowledge them. I thank God Almighty for their sakes and for the sake of the entire Biafrans. Join me, my people. I am extremely unhappy because Nigeria court, they have failed Biafrans, they have failed the world. Their incompetence shows on daily basis. In the first place, I keep wondering whether all these judges do not know the preliminary rule of law and what law means, how it is applied, and when to apply them. So, Biafrans, I have a video here from my information minister's Twitter handle, and let us just listen to it because I won't be long today. I have hospital appointment. I thank God Almighty for life, for our Onyendu, for our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, and Mazi Ogenkere, Mazi Butuzo. These are our four major leaders in this struggle. I thank God Almighty for his mercies. Ndị be anyị ekenekwa m unu. Ekene m nwoke kene nwanyị. Ọ ga-adịla unu mma. Tata bụ 20th of November. Bụrụkwa Thursday. Ndị be anyị, onye ọbụla nọ ebe ọ nọ, ya bịa ka anyị gee ife mee na court today. Nigeria bụ chi bụ anụ ọzọ. So my people, join me. I have to acknowledge my brothers and sisters here. Chukwudi, Ndewo, Dalu so much for joining. My beautiful sister, the most powerful voice in Breji Tutors. I love you so much. I love you whenever I see you. Your presence gladdens my heart because you amplify every move that we make so that the world hears our voice. Your presence makes me happy, and God knows that I'm being honest. I thank God for bringing people like you in this struggle. The little impact you make goes a long way. I will not say huge impact because some people will not understand that there are little things that are more powerful. In the Bible, when God asked Samuel to go and anoint one of the Jesse's sons, Everybody was looking for the tall and big boys. But God said, no, do not anoint this one. That is not the one I want. It was the smallest one that God actually said to him, anoint him. So the little impact you make in this very struggle is very, very huge. I appreciate you. Onyinye Chiakpa, ndewo, kedu maka ndị ụnọ? Thank you for joining us. Yes, Nigeria judiciary is a disgrace. That's the right word. So my people, let us just listen to this video. I have welcomed everybody, and I know that no Biafran will be as disappointed as myself, because this is a modus operandi of Nigeria. In the first place, Nigeria government lacks jurisdiction over this man's case. They lack jurisdiction. Judge Omotosho will not tell me that he does not know or does not understand what his fellow judges in 2023, I think it was either 2022 or 2023, where 3 judges of the High Court told Nigeria government that based on the illegality on this man's return to Nigeria, you have no jurisdiction, no court, and there was no exception to that pronouncement and that order by those 3 judges. There was no exception, whether Supreme Court or whether the lowest county court or the lowest magistrate court. They did not say with exception of this. Those 3 judges, competent judges, they pronounced the case the way it should be. That Nigeria judiciary lacks jurisdiction. They have no power, because they went to Kenya and illegally abducted Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that was the final. But no, Nigeria court, Nigeria judiciary, Nigeria executives, and the presidency will always be bent that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is either jailed for life or executed in accordance with an obsolete rule of law. Obsolete. Why obsolete? Because that very piece of legislation, rule of law, has been repealed in 2013. And when you repeal a case, what it means is that that case, that rule of law will never have effect from the date of the repeal. The day it has been cancelled, let me just use the layman's word. When you cancel a case and say that this rule of law will no longer apply, and I know that the reason why the Nigeria government repealed that law was because of the terrorists, the Fulani terrorists. In year 2013, they repealed it. That was actually the year Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started asking Nigeria, let us conduct referendum and let my people go. But Nigeria government, no, they wouldn't let us go. They wouldn't let us stay in peace. There is no how you can be asking someone to leave your home and you go and lock the door. Yet you don't want the person to stay in your house and be comfortable. You are asking him to get out, and the person gets up to leave the door. You went and used key to lock the door. Will the person fly? This is the case of Nigeria and Biafra. They will tell you, you Igbos, Yoruba is saying the same, Hausa is, Fulani is saying the same. Allow Igbos to go, or allow them to be at peace. Now, my people, I will refer you people to Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho, they say that why they are detaining Onyendu and leaving the terrorists is that the terrorist is fighting to keep Nigeria one, and the Onyendu wants to divide Nigeria. When Sunday Igboho and the Odudu ones were looking, Leko, sorry, I do see you. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, we are all human beings, and this issue of justice must be served. And when you serve A with justice, serve B with justice, and serve C with justice, then there will be peace. Now, Sunday Igboho, we are fighting for Oduduwa nation, and Onyendu was fighting for Biafra nation. And Kabiru Sokoto, the notorious terrorist criminal that was found in the house of Kashim Shetima, the current good morning, good afternoon, my people, once more. The current vice president, when Kashim Shetima was the governor of Borno State, this man, Kabiru Sokoto, was terrorizing Nigeria badly. And they were looking for him. Where did they find him? They found him in the house of governor of Borno State. Then governor, now vice president, Kashim Shetima. And that man, Kabiru Sokoto, was put in prison, but where is he today? He has been released. Where is Sunday Igboho? He has been released. Who is the judge now? A Yoruba man. The prosecuting council representing Nigeria is a Yoruba man. Yoruba people, try and save your face, because let me tell you people that anything you do today, you will surely repeat tomorrow. If you do good today, you will get good tomorrow, maybe with interest. If you do bad today, surely you will repeat tomorrow. Go and see Benue people. I'm not happy that Benue and Plateau, that they are going through what they are going, but Ojukwu told them. He said to Gowon, Ojukwu calls him Jack. He said, Jack, this thing that you people are doing to my people, they will be running from Kano and Kaduna and come to your place. You will buy them. In the next period, you people will pay for this. And look at what is happening today. I'm not happy that they are dying, because they are Christians like me, they are human beings like me. But whatever you do, you will repeat. There are some Yoruba people that are speaking up, telling the story the way it is, asking Chonwolu, stop destroying Igbo property. Alejo is a visitor. That what you do to Alejo, that you will pay for it, is in the Bible, somewhere in Exodus. A stranger and a widow, God said it there. What you do to a stranger, you will repeat. I'm just reflecting on all this because it is all like a conundrum boiling in one pot. What has the Igbos done to you people? What have we done? What have we done that you people will not leave us in peace? What have we done to you? Now, let us listen to what transpired in the court.
Show me where it says you can break my rights. Show me the place I'm asking you. Show me. Show me. Show me. Which law says you can try me an unwritten law? Show me. You cannot show me. And you're a judge. You claim you're a judge. You don't know law.
following reliefs and order referring the substantial constitutional questions raised in this trial to the Court of Appeal. An order, this motion, my lord, was filed on the 12th day of November, praying this honorable court for the following reliefs. An order referring the substantial constitutional questions raised in this trial to the Court of Appeal pursuant to Section 2952 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and an order staying further proceedings pending the determination of those referred questions. The supporting affidavit was deposed to by my younger brother, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, together with all annexures. My lord, my written address filed in support of the motion, wherein I adopted and argued the three jurisdictional issues and order. This motion, my lord, was filed on the 12th day of November, praying this.
Sorry, my people. I'm trying
Honorable
just.
court for the following reliefs. An order, this motion, my lord, was filed on the 12th day of November, praying this honorable court for the following reliefs. An order referring the substantial constitutional questions raised in this trial to the Court of Appeal pursuant to Section 2952 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and an order staying further proceedings pending the determination of those referred questions. The supporting affidavit was deposed to by my younger brother, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, together with all annexures. My lord, my written address filed in support of the motion, wherein I adopted and argued the three jurisdictional issues submitted to your lordship for your determination. There was also a further and better affidavit and my reply on points of law filed in answer to the respondent's counter affidavit and written address. My lord, I respectfully urge your lordship to deem all these processes as argued and to grant the reliefs exactly as set out on the motion paper. And in a brief overview.
You see, my people, I really, when I was watching this on my own, I was in tears. I've never seen such a country like Nigeria. Very wicked, wicked to the core. You see these Fulanis. You see Fulani. These people, I don't know the kind of I don't know the kind of human being that they are. You all know that Fulanis are originally Arabs, and because of their wickedness, because when you see original Fulani, just watch a Somalian, their hair is curly, but they are brown skin. Very wicked human beings. Ndị be anyị o nwelu vidio mmadụ sendelu m, nwatakịrị onye Fulani bee onu mmadụ jidie n'isi like this, onye nke kwu ya n'akụkụ bee aka mmadụ jide aka for like this. These people, the heartless. Again, when I was watching this on my own, I was in tears. Nigeria government, they know very well. Like now, if I remove this my glasses, do you know that I can't see my face very well? I don't even know how my face looks because my eyes are really getting somehow. You know? Then Onyendu uses glasses. You all know. Look at the way he has to bend. Then you will begin to wonder, how did he collect all these documents and put them together? And look at the way he's bending to see them. Nigeria government, they took away his glasses from him. Torture. Absolute torture. This is the country that anybody will be expecting us to reasonably live with these people, cohabit with them, or coexist with them. It is pure marriage of inconvenience, and it has to be divorced by fire, by force. Fulanis, I know why you and some of the Yorubas are fighting tooth and nail to keep us. Yes, I know why you are fighting tooth and nail to keep us. So that you will have your access to the minerals that is littered all over Biafra land. Starting from Akwa Ibom State till Warri. Oil and gas everywhere. And you people since 1956 has been drilling and managing this oil. Nothing to show for it. You still import toothpick. Then you will import brain for a judge. Over 5 years, Onyendu has been struggling in the court without his glasses. Injustice. Even when your fellow judges told you, 3 judges in the High Court said that Nigeria court have no power to judge Onyendu, that they should return him and pay him compensation because they tortured Onyendu. Yesterday, I was listening to his lawyer, Maxwell. Maxwell said that the record Onyendu gave them is that they spread his hand like this, with chain, and his leg like that, with chain, for 7 whole days. No food in Kenya. So for that torture, those 3 judges said, pay him 50-something million naira. 500 million. Nigeria government is not listening. But do you know that every day when Onyendu comes out, the DSS will claim 500 million for security? This is the only man that they are guiding from the DSS office to the High Court. If any day that Onyendu goes to court, that is what they claim. Look at Onyendu struggling to read without his glasses. It's torture. But I just pray to God that after this whole thing, that Onyendu will come there out alive.
Of what is contained in my motion, my Lord. My contention is very simple. That ab initio, this court lacks jurisdiction to try me. That this very court is a material defiance of an appellate court judgment, the Supreme Court, with specific regards to count 7, which does not exist in the laws of this very country, and which the Supreme Court mandated this very court to amend. That hasn't happened. The presence of count 7 on this charge sheet, my lord, nullifies this entire proceedings completely and totally, because count 7, my lord, does not exist in the laws of this very country. When I reply on points of law, I will make specific references to the ratio that came down from the Supreme Court, where my lord Lawal Garba explicitly stated that count 7 should be changed. That hasn't been done, my lord, and this court is in contempt of the Supreme Court binding order.
You see how Onyendu is telling them the law? Somebody like Jojo Motosho, if before you will get to the level of being a judge, you must have practiced at least 7 to 10 years. And within that 7 to 10 years, you cannot tell anybody that there is no rule of law or no application of law that you do not know. You read it, it is all the things you read in the university, and in your law school, you have to learn about practicality of that law you have studied. And you will go to a law firm to work under a professional and a qualified owner of a firm who is either a barrister or a solicitor. Then you will do your pupillage for 1 whole year, in addition to your 3 years in the university and 1 year in the law school. And after that, a whole judge will be pretending as if he does not know that he is not applying the law correctly. How can the Supreme Court order the High Court to amend a section or for an amendment to take place, and they will not do that, and they will come to court to carry out their own process of judgment without that amendment? It is pure contempt. That's what it is. Onyendu is the one telling them, and Onyendu is by no means a lawyer. But he has to read and come and tell a whole judge. This is very malicious. Selected justice. That is what is going on in Nigeria. And they will be claiming that Onyendu has come to divide Nigeria. Nigeria is divided. Sharia was given to Nigerians by Obasanjo. In a secular state or a country that practice polarized rule of law. That's country in a country. How can you do that? One country, you have 2 different judicial systems. One for the Muslims and one for the Christians. And you are still calling Onyendu the one that is dividing Nigeria. They repealed this law in 2013 purely and merely because of the terrorists, so that they will not be either put in life jail or be executed. And that is what they are trying to do to Onyendu, using an obsolete law, rule of law, to judge Onyendu. So we are doing all this for the world to see what Biafrans are going through. The world should know. For those of you who are on media listening to me, this man is the leader of Biafrans. He is our leader. He was abducted in Kenya by Nigeria government. They colluded with the Kenyan government and brought him back illegally in chains. And for the past 5 years, they have been tossing him up and down. There were 3 of them that were charged with this terrorism act, and the other 2 had gone. The other two had been released, and this one is still being detained because he's a Biafran. So tell me, Onyendu is an Igbo man. Kabiru Sokoto, a Fulani man, is from the north, Hausa, and the Sunday Igboho from Yoruba, that is Wazobia. Since they are all getting different um, processes of judgment or different justices, is it not division? Is it Onyendu dividing us or dividing them? They have divided Nigeria by themselves. So anybody listening online should realize that this is still the continuous persecution of Christians going on in Nigeria. Finland, under the command of the European court or wherever that they wrote, the same Nigeria used some people to write petition against our prime minister. So Finland detained our prime minister November 2024. By September this year or July this year, they have concluded his case. But in 5 years, Nigeria cannot conclude one case.
My Lord, an order. This motion, my Lord, was filed on the 12th day of November, praying this honorable court for the following reliefs. An order referring the substantial constitutional questions raised in this trial to the Court of Appeal pursuant to Section
Show me where says you can break my. Show me the place I'm asking you. Show me. Show me. Show me. Which law says you can try me an unwritten law? Show me. You cannot show me. And you're a judge. You claim you're a judge. You don't know law. You don't know law. Nonsense. Where is the family address? Where is it? Which law gave you the right?
My people, I beg your pardon that they are two different videos. So I am struggling between trying to play one to the other. Just bear with me. What went on there, because I watched it in channel news, but this one, I always like to copy things from my information minister. At least I know it is an authentic one. So what happened in the one I watched at the channel? Onyendu, when George Omotosho, after reading out what he read out, Onyendu said to him that there's a ruling that the High Court has given, and you have not carried it out to amend Section 7 of part of the legal document. Onyendu said to him, where is that amendment? And he was telling Onyendu to sit down. Onyendu said, no, this is my case and my hearing. I need that amendment. I want to see that you have read it out, that the amendment has taken place. And the man said, in the one I watched, the full detail, he said to Onyendu's lawyer, which is a lawyer, Jimako, look at him here in a orange colored dress. He said to him, go and speak to your client. So our lawyer Jimako got up and went to Onyendu. Onyendu was telling him, why is it that they are not making that amendment? This is why Onyendu decided to take his case by himself, because all the judges are servants of the court. And when a judge is sitting, you as the servant of the court, you cannot go against his orders. But Onyendu as a lay person can do it and get away with it. If all these things that Onyendu is doing here is being done by a judge, the judge has power to order you to leave his court, because that court belongs to the judge. And you as the servant of the court, you have to obey his orders, or you will be in trouble. He can recommend for your certificate to be suspended. So now, Onyendu has this right as a layperson to do everything he's doing out of frustration and anger. So it led to this very one. And everything I have been doing, trying to move from this one to the other one, is just, some technical maneuvering. I beg your pardon for doing that. So my people, that's why Onyendu is raging. You can imagine a whole court. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ama m na ụnụ ada afụ ife na-eme, because fire report godie ụnụ ada ama ife na-aga. O nwere iwu Supreme Court si ndị High Court faje dozie n'ikpe Onyendu a. Before today, fejero dozie nya bụ ife, fe tinyere ya, wee bịa na-agụ ife fa na-agụ. Onyendu wee sifa, kedu ife a ndị Supreme Court si unu dozie na unu edoziri ya? You are judging me based on an obsolete iwu gagolaga. Onya bụ iwe Onyendu. O nwere oge Nigeria gọọmenti ji eme ife ziri ezi. Fade eme ife ziri ezi at all. They don't ever do it. They don't. So iwe we Onyendu, o wee na-abazi mba. Mana ọ bụrụ the lawyers ama enwe ike i-challenge the judge etu a, maka na ndị lawyers bụ ụmụ odibo ndị judge. Yes. So my sister, I would like you to come in if you have time and speak to Biafrans for a little while, because I will be leaving very soon. I have a hospital appointment. You know, when you see people like this, you don't know what they are going through. So I've left the link there for you to join if you have time. Thank you.
Which law gives our rights?
So my people, the microphone that Onyendu was talking with, the judge ordered these men to go and take it away from Onyendu. Onyendu said no, it is his hearing, that he has to talk. He has to talk. But Omotosho is the one controlling everything. Yes.
What I did here? doing here, Master? What are you doing here? This is the idiot that attacked me. This is the fool that attacked me. That's the idiot that attacked me. That's the fool.
Yeah, this man in brown was the one that attacked him. Why are they holding me?
I'm warning you, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I said, don't touch me. Don't. Smart people. You don't know law. Show me where it says you can hold my right hand. Show me the law. Show me the law. I want to show me the law. You don't know law. There is nothing new. You're writing rubbish. Show me the law. Unaddressed affidavit. You say you are doing your job for them. God will punish you now and forever. Criminals. Any judgment, let it be on record. Any judgment given in this court is rubbish. Ask him where is the law. Ask Omotosho, where is the law? Where is the law?
My sister.
Don't even know if we are I'm so disappointed that our Biafrans engage in this. It's good we say it from the Chief Justice.
What is law on it?
Yeah, Mama, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
This word.
There were.
My sister, I'm so upset.
No, not only you, I'm just watching it. But we thank God. We did not expect anything different because that country is a zoo. It is our fault, Mama. It is our fault. Because we are not doing what we are supposed to do. That is why these people are playing games with us, playing games, especially with our Onyendu. Look at the way they are treating our Onyendu. We are not doing what we are supposed to do. Who is Yoruba person? All of them, you could hear when there's one of our sister that is there. She had to speak out and said that from the judge till all the DSS, they are all Yorubas.
Yes.
Look at our mind that they are all Yorubas from
Yes.
beginning till the end. And
Yes.
these are the people that hate us from when they conceived them in their mother's womb till death. It still falls back to us Biafrans. What are we doing? Have we burned down the zoo, as Onyendu said? Look
Let,
at terrorists.
let
Look
me
at
tell you.
terrorists moving freely. Look at Gumi threatening a whole country. Gumi has not been arrested. Nothing.
Not at all.
But look at a genuine freedom, a father, a brother, an uncle, grandfather,
A leader.
a leader. Look at how they are humiliating him in the public. How can you bring a Fulani man that did not even pass primary school to come and be a judge? You cannot dim the light. You cannot dim the light. Onyendu is speaking the truth. That is where his strength comes from. It is so heartbreaking to see the way that treat. Look at the way he's training his eyes to read. I don't blame him. I blame the family members that sold him out. And look at them there. We do look at him wearing red cap on his head. They know what they did to their brother. They sold their brother out and they will come here every court day and do stage drama for us to see. Tell me, they know what they are doing, Mama. It is paining me. I don't really understand this legal term. You can see what I shared there. I was waiting for you to come online because I know you are going to break down this complexity into chunks for us to understand. In a layman's language, I could pick some things, but you are this is your field, so you can break it down the more for us to understand what the judge is trying to play out there. What are Biafrans supposed to do? We are supposed to come together. Look at the population of Yorubas, look at our population, look at the population of the Fulanis. We are more than them. The problem we
People,
are having is unity.
we are
If
more.
we come together, we will defeat these people.
We are more
They
than them.
never liked us one day. They never. Continue, Mama. So
You
thank you
know,
so much. We love you.
thank you, thank you. You know what is going on? The Yorubas have been designed by the British to support Fulani because Fulanis are very minute in number. They are not up to 12 million in Nigeria, the so-called Nigeria or zoo. So they have always supported the Fulanis. During the war, this same Obasanjo killed Biafrans in his thousands. He killed Biafrans. He ruled as a military man, also came and ruled as a civilian. He was the one who came to Philip Effiong and say, "Oh, come, your boss has gone on exile. You come." Do you know Ojukwu wasn't going to run? Oh. It was this Philip Effiong. Philip said, "My Oga, they will buy you," because my senior sister's husband was a captain during the war at Ogidi Nkpo sector. He comes to see my father and he will be telling my father these stories. He said that Ojukwu refused to go. Just like that time Tunde Idiagbo went on Hajj when Abacha took over from him. And he said that he must come back. You know, Ojukwu is that stubborn. Philip knelt down and said to him, "I will not like to see them torture you because they will torture you." That was how Ojukwu left to Gabon. So when Philip Effiong, Obasanjo came and took Philip Effiong, we have to remember, you have to remember where you are coming from and know where you are going to. Then you will plan that journey. You will plan it. So Philip Effiong was approached by Yakubu Gowon because they were by Yakubu Gowon, and they sent Obasanjo to go and invite him because they were putting in prison all the captains, all the high officials from Biafra. They put them in prison, except that Philip Effiong. They did not put him in prison because he's the second in command. They respected his rank. And he said to them, "It's true, you are saying no victor, no vanquish." That's Takia. Because when somebody is lying to you, you will know. You said that nobody won each other. And that time, Baba Awo was the accountant general. He was the one who advocated that Biafra should be given only 20 pounds. And because we are 13 in number, plus our two mothers, because my father married two wives, he had 13 of us, 8 girls and 5 boys, or 4 boys. So they came and was distributing the whole money we came back from Biafra with. My father started distributing it to all of us. That's how we got some money. You will come and line up. No, even if some people came with boxes of Biafra shillings or Biafra pounds, and they will just carry it and give you 20 pounds. I don't know what these people, how they hated us so much. Baba Awo did that. Obasanjo took over. When he came, this Sharia that they have, it was Obasanjo who gave it to them, who granted it to them. And everything, started happening, you will see that when a Fulani man is the president, the next person that will be vice is a Yoruba. Or when a Yoruba is the president, the next person will be Fulani. So there has never been any equilibrium or any balance in that relationship. It has always been one-sided. Hello, Mary. Hello, Nonso. Thank you, people, for joining.
Mama,
Yes,
Mama,
yes,
it is too much. The hatred is too much. I can't even quantify it. Look at Aonyendu in the court today. Look at the way he was screaming for help.
yes. And his glasses
Oh my God.
was taken away from him. Onyendu cannot, read
Yeah.
clearly. Like this, my glasses now, as I remove it, everything on this screen is blood because I cannot see without it. So you can imagine that I am the one and kept under that basement at the DSS office. This is pure torture on Onyendu.
Too much. Break it down for us. Let's really understand what that judge was speaking in a layman's language for Biafrans to understand, because you
Okay.
are good at it. And the
The,
way you integrate this story, it makes us to, have deep understanding. So thank you so much. We are all waiting for you to come on board because we know we are going to learn a lot from you. Thank you so much, Ma. Please go ahead. We are
yes.
waiting eagerly.
Thank you. Thank you. What happened is that I don't know. Let me start it from somewhere so that you will integrate into what I'm going to say
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Thank you. Thank
This
you.
Terrorism Act, eh? If you are convicted, okay, you say I should use layman's word. I will try my best. If you are convicted under that rule of law, you will either be sentenced to life imprisonment, or you go for court martial, which is to unalive the person. Death sentence and the life sentence, either of the two, based on the gravity of the offense you committed. They say Terrorism Act. In year 2013, the government used the executive through the normal process to repeal the law. And if you are fast and sensible enough, you will know that they did it because of the Fulani terrorists, so that nobody can use that law to convict them. And when you are introducing or enacting a new law, you will have to mention that one in the new law, that this new law, though repealed, but part of this or part of that will be included in the new law. But they did not do that. The old law that they repealed was not enshrined in the new law. And that makes it to remain obsolete. That is like when you will wash something. If you have a writing board, you use some duster to wipe away everything you have written. That thing will no longer be in existence, and nobody can make reference to it.
Exactly.
Ma, please,
Exactly.
can I say something? My time
Mary,
is up.
please hold on first. Mary, please hold on. She's explaining something because so that she
Okay,
doesn't miss
maybe
the
I will
line
come
of
back
thought.
later. I will come back.
Yeah,
Okay,
let her
Yeah,
okay,
explain for us
Mary.
to
I don't
understand.
have a. Yeah.
Okay, Mary. Yeah,
Yes, I don't. I don't have
I,
time.
will- I will. Yeah, if you come back, I am here. So that very law of Terrorism Act has been repealed, and it was repealed in 2013, and it has no effect, no legal effect. So the new terrorism law, everything was done. I know Fulani were in mind for all these lawmakers, because they tell them in Nigeria they have no separation of powers. The executives are still under the judiciary are still under the control of the executives. So they have no independence of judiciary in Nigeria. It's not like UK. once you make the law, it is the duty of the executives to enact and make the law. It starts from House of Commons in this country and ends in House of Lords. And after assent, the royal assent, it will go back to House of Commons and it will become law. But I don't know how they do it in Nigeria. So in Nigeria now, they repeal this very law, this Terrorism Act. And Omotosho, being the judge, has now invoked that repealed law. And it has not been amended in any way. So it remains repealed if it is a country that follows rule of law and justice. They went and brought that very repealed law, and they are using it for Onyendu, so that that penalty that is attached to it will apply to Onyendu.
Error. Very big error.
That's
Go ahead, ma.
injustice. So they want Onyendu to either go for life imprisonment or to be paid. You understand?
Yes, ma. Go ahead.
That is what was attached to that statutory law that they made. So now that they have actually brought it back, and that is what Judge Omotosho was using for Onyendu. So Onyendu appealed for bail. Yes, for bail. And the High Court, Supreme Court, told High Court, go and amend Section 17 of that bail application statutory law that said Section 7 will be amended in order that Onyendu's case will continue. Omotosho did not amend it. That's what Onyendu was asking him. Where is that amendment? And Omotosho was asking him to sit down. And he said, no, I cannot sit down. The Supreme Court ordered you to make an amendment on Section 7. Where is that amendment? I want to see it. That was that argument that Onyendu was making. And
Thank you. Yeah.
I don't know what the Section 7 says, because I have not. In fact, I don't read the Nigeria Constitution, because everything and anything about Nigeria annoys me. In the first place, the three judges in year 2023, either 23 or 22, told Nigeria that based on the way you people brought Onyendu, no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction over Onyendu's case. There was no exception. It did not say
that was the best advice that was given to the Zoo T government. That was the best judgment that our leader would have ever had. I wish they could have heed to that judgment and understand the meaning of no jurisdiction on non-legal base, no ground. All these things that they are doing here is nonsense. It is absolutely nonsense. It is just because the whole world has decided to keep quiet and nobody is challenging this T state. That is the reason why. And we, the Biafran people, has somehow, refused to understand that there is no any other way than the structure that we have already, that has already been established for a very long time. How wish we have heed to this structure and understand our common enemies and continue to face that angle. By now, I don't think that we'll be talking about all these things. But we allowed all this nonsense to be happening. We allowed all this nonsense to be happening. These things that they are doing here is nonsense. This thing is drama. It is nonsense. Me, I don't care about all these things that are doing here. But we allowed this nonsense to happen. What are we talking about? Are we coming here to talk about this? We allowed it to happen because I wish we have really focused our full energy. Forget about our differences and all this nonsense that we have. Now we say we are Biafrans. Some of us now we say we love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Where is the love? Look at his brother inside there, the betrayer, the number one Sabo. The number one Sabo, he is there pretending. You think that at the end of the day that all of them will go scot-free? Let them come back with that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and see what will happen to each and every one of them. That's a promise to each and every one of them. They are very, very stupid. After acting that nonsense, they will tell us the results.
They won't watch it. Let me take
Please,
it up.
please. No, don't take it up now. We are learning. You just cut off. She's explaining something very deep. Let
Yes.
us learn. We
Should I
want to
explain? Finish.
understand.
My network, no, they allow me. This.
Abeg,
Okay.
Rachel,
Listen, they
sorry,
don't put
hold
me.
on. Hold on. Don't
Go on,
interject
Rach.
her. We are
Go on.
learning something. I was really following what she was saying.
I explain. Go ahead. Okay, ma'am. You want to stay explain. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Biafrans, we all know that Ejiofor sabotaged Onyendu, because some people are not also asking question. Why did Onyendu sack Ejiofor? Why? When what Tuto said before that we would have set Nigeria ablaze, that's what Onyendu told us. That if they catch him, that we should set Nigeria ablaze. Ejiofor was the one, calm down, calm down. Because Nigeria is using him, they paid him. Nigeria paid Ejiofor. Ejiofor said it in Njenje media that he was the one mediating between Onyendu, the governors, and the federal government. So Ejiofor was the man that caused all this. This whole matter would have been dealt with long time ago, and we would have forgotten all about this. Ejiofor was the one who lured Onyendu back with his groups, because when Onyendu came back, they covered Onyendu's head because Ejiofor was at the tarmac. So as I was saying, the three judges in the High Court ruled that Onyendu should be returned to Kenya. Because when you want to bring a fugitive, somebody you regard as a fugitive, and he's in a country you know where he is, you go there and make an application to the court of that country. So what Nigeria government failed to do is to apply to Kenyan court that there's a man they are looking for that is in their country. And the court will serve a copy of that application to Onyendu and summon him to come to court for hearing. And they will consider the background of Nigeria, whether they are the ones to a country that will serve justice. This thing they are doing to Onyendu now is the reason why there is a procedure in law that you have to go through that procedure. And the judge in Kenya will have to consider whether Nigeria are the kind of people that will serve justice or not. If not, Onyendu will tender his own counter application to counter the application of Nigeria. That is, if they had followed the procedure, but they did not. So the Onyendu will tell the judge that if you allow these people to take me, they will torture me. And that was the reason why Finland maybe did not return our PM, because Nigeria actually wanted Finland to bring our PM back. You can imagine, you can see it now. So that procedure makes Onyendu's return to Nigeria illegal. So they are detaining Onyendu illegally. So those three high court judges in 2022 or 2023 said to Nigeria government, none of your court have jurisdiction over this case. None of you. You cannot judge this man. You cannot decide this case on point of law, because you people did not follow the correct and right procedures. So now the case continues to linger. Consider Onyendu's case with PM's case. How many months did it take Finland to decide and conclude PM's case? Though still unjust, because a freedom fighter is not a terrorist. That is number one. Number two, in Onyendu's case, he has been there in a place that is not a normal prison, which is DSS underground. That's another illegality that will give Onyendu right, when he comes out, to sue them for wrongful detention in a wrong place. There was a time Onyendu's lawyers applied that they should put Onyendu to the usual and normal prison at Kuje. They refused. Onyendu is sitting at the basement where he doesn't receive sunlight, because sunlight has something that it does to the skin, vitamin C and vitamin D. Onyendu lacks that. So all these illnesses. Now, coming to the case of his own illness, they went and framed um, false medical report. His lawyer was saying it yesterday. I was listening on a program. That's Maxwell. That they went and falsified a medical report and gave to George Omotosho, and he took it. So I really have actually, described to the extent I know of this case, because when the judges ruled, that was the correct ruling, that Nigeria government has no jurisdiction over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case based on the illegality, the way he was brought back without following the proper legal procedure of bringing back a fugitive. Because to them, Onyendu is a fugitive. They are looking for him. They said he committed a treasonable offense, that he is a terrorist, and they should normally judge Onyendu with a terrorism act. And that act was repealed in 2013. So Omotosho brought it back, an obsolete law. Even a law student can tell you that that man is incompetent. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's the much I know about this case. And Onyendu's situation is very, very painful. I am not happy that Onyendu is going through all this. I am not.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
woman.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
God bless you. God bless you. We were all waiting for you to come and then break down those big terminology in the what did they call it?
Legal,
The judiciary
legal, yes.
department or system, because you cannot what you don't know, you don't know. Somebody like me, anything in about legal or law, I don't know. So I need to learn to really
That,
understand those big
that is
terms.
why we
Yeah,
all studied in different fields.
exactly.
Yeah.
Honest, I was waiting for you. I saw the video since I was saying, when will my minister come online so that you can break down this thing for us to understand the grammar and the impact and implication of the grammar, that is it or Omotosho or whatever was speaking in the court, and why our Onyendu was yelling. We know he was yelling for his right, but we needed to really understand the in-depth of his yelling and what that man deprived him of. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I believe Biafrans here also appreciate your time for letting us know what all those grammar meant. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Where is Ray Jamfuri? Internet has kicked him out. Thank you, Mama. Now we understand better. Yeah,
Yes,
thank you.
and that was what Onyendu was asking him. Where is that amendment? Because there's an amendment to his application for bail. You know that bail, in fact, I really don't know. Bail
So now
comes up.
they want those two options are there, either to buy him or to sentence him to life imprisonment. That is their target. But Gumi is moving around freely. The
Exactly.
terrorists that they're having meeting is moving freely. Bauchi state governor, who is even saying that Africa as a whole belongs to Fulani. They have every right to terrorize people. He's moving freely. That same, what is it called? Senator from Bauchi was the one that submitted the bill for Sharia. What is going on in Bauchi state? This is the state that is funding terrorism. Yeah, if you go to Twitter, you see the video the Bauchi state governor came out and said that the African continent as a whole belongs to the Fulani. So what is going
Really.
on in Bauchi state? Yes, is
The
there
whole
trending in
Africa.
Twitter? Yes, belongs to Fulani. So these people are moving freely. They have not arrested any of them. They've not jailed any of them. They have not sentenced any of them. So why would they do that to our Onyendu? It's because we allowed them to do it. We are not doing what we are supposed to do. We are so divided, and we have seen the hatred from the Yorubas, we've seen the hatred from the Fulanis. That was the reason why Tinubu said that Yorubas and Fulanis, that they are one. And I'm so glad that they are reaping the fruit of the oneness.
Yes.
One of those ladies that was killed in the attack in the church, in Christ Apostolic Church yesterday, and this brother that you like playing his video made a video. That girl was the one that tweeted a few days ago that there is no genocide in Nigeria. I am not happy that she was killed. She tweeted that she is a Nigerian and there is no genocide in Nigeria. She is supporting Tinubu. Little did she know that 2 days from that day that she will be shot dead by the same terrorists that she claimed that there is no genocide in Nigeria.
Oh, the same
Yes,
girl.
the same girl was shot in this attack in CAC that happened in Kwara State. A day after she tweeted it, she was among those that was shot.
Huh?
You see, I think Nikki Agnes shared the same video. That guy you used to play his video here in your program. That
Yes.
yeah, Nikki whatever that Ngozi puppet shared it as well. So
Yeah.
the same girl, she shared the man's video. So the same girl was shot after tweeting that she is a proud Nigerian. There is no genocide going on in Nigeria. She's a Christian and she's praying that Tinubu should succeed. And then a few days after, yes, we've seen the success in her life. I'm not praying that she's gone. So our Biafrans that are sitting on the fence saying it doesn't concern me. It is about Onyendu. When Onyendu is there, all of us are in chains.
Yes.
We are all in chains. What
That's
are
what
we
it
supposed
is.
to do? We are
It-
supposed to come together. These people have divided us every day, every day, every day, every day,
Every minute.
dividing us.
Every
Every
minute.
minute they're dividing us. They've
Yes.
come together to fight against us. We've seen how they've come together to fight our lobbies. We've seen how they've come together to fight our brigade. We've seen how they've come together to fight anything that has to do with our freedom. What is our people doing? Where are they? They are sitting on the fence because they are benefiting from these politicians. They are the ones on the ghost workers list to collect salary. They are receiving contract from these same politicians. They have sold their birthright. Mama, I will yield my mic here because I am very, very upset right now.
Me too. I am very angry that Onyendu is going through all this, and our people are still sabotaging. You know, we were listening to our information minister's video yesterday. We didn't get to the end. 2 days ago, he was talking about those who were sabotaging, wanted to sabotage the South region town hall meeting. And I was thinking, who on earth could be doing that? Who could that be? Again, eh? Why this sabotage? I don't know what our people want. Sometimes I will be thinking, what do they want? What do they really want? Look at Onyendu. Anyone detaining your leader is obviously detaining all of you, spiritually and physically. Why are we divided? Why this division? You don't want to be at one place. Make one unanimous decision and follow it.
Yeah, Mama. And do you see now why we keep on saying, even when our Prime Minister was here, that Nigerian terrorist court will never release our Onyendu? A stronger hand is coming because now Onyendu's case have entered Twitter. Gunter has carried it upon his head. Now he's calling on President Trump to make sure that Onyendu is released. A
Yes.
higher power is coming. People are tweeting. Yes, international activists, they are tweeting. Yeah.
Uh, can I be heard
Michael
now?
Williams have also tweeted that, you know, the video, the scene that happened today in the court, they are tweeting, they are attacking what is it called?
Omotosho.
Omotosho. So they've tagged Trump to make sure Onyendu is released. They've attached the video. We must do the same. Not only doing it today, then tomorrow will not continue. It has to be consistent. If people that are far away from us are tweeting, calling on the world leaders to make sure Onyendu is released, what are we waiting for? We have to do the same. Thank you so much.
Uh,
Mama, you, Rage and Fury is internet has given him chance.
Go on, Rage and Fury. Go on, Rage. Go on.
Okay, good afternoon from my location, Biafrans.
You're welcome.
Yes, our mother, thank you very much for what you are doing. And
Thank you.
my beloved sister, Auntie Trust, also thank you so much for what you are doing as well. The thing is that here in homeland, the network is not very good. Understand? So the little time we have to come here, place, I just wish you could consider us. I know that even here on YouTube, we have the opportunity to really express our mind, our spaces now. We don't really have much, I don't really have the time to talk. When we come, just kindly make share it. And thank you very much to as many that are preaching this gospel faithfully and on goal of freedom in their hearts. We appreciate you. Great Ordine Buju, People's General, Philip Effiong, People's General, to the days of Ralph Wazirike, the part that he also played the awakening of this hunger in our hearts to be free. Greetings to you, our father, Ralph Wazirike, and the days of Mazi Nnamdi or Hamadike of Biafra, who has been kidnapped by Nigeria today. He was kidnapped and being tried by the same Nigeria that kidnapped him, Nigeria that committed an international crime, and they are still, waking up dead laws that have been put to death since 2013. That should tell you the hatred they have for us. You understand? Greetings to you, our leader, Masu Nadikano. Greetings to His Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. This is another hope for the Biafran people that is leading from. He was unjustly imprisoned and for fighting for the freedom of his people, for defending the Christians of Biafra, for defending the babies, women, and children, civilian population, the Hindus, the traditionalists, the Judaists, and every other religion that cannot defend themselves in Biafra land, that cannot fight for themselves, that cannot speak for themselves. He rose up to speak for them, to defend them, but he was unjustly imprisoned. Thank you so much, Your Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Like I said yesterday, our love for you is forever.
Go ahead. We are listening.
I think internet has kicked him out. Mama,
Yes.
did you see what the governor of Benue State? Oh my God, this man is under duress. I just retweeted now. When Rich comes back, we'll continue. Look at what they hold. I've said that he's not a reverend father. He's under duress.
Can you hear?
He's
Yeah.
okay.
Can you
It's
hear
fine.
me?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Rich.
Okay. So, my greetings to the acting Prime Minister, His Excellency Kiri Okiorene, Okiorene Mayoma. God's time. We are in God's time to be free. Greetings to you, Your Excellency Kiri. Greetings to the Honorable Minister of Information. You are all chosen for such a time as this, because this is God's time for the children of God, the Biafrans, to be free. Thank you for the great work you are doing. Honorable Mazi Elias the Beloved, the pride of America, the pride of Biafra, we greet you. Thank you very much for all that you are doing in Washington, D.C. Thank you for showing us the way. Thank you for making it possible for us to access Washington, D.C. to talk to people that matter, lawmakers, decision makers all over the world. Thank you for what you have done for us so far. I believe the great work, the good work that you have done, you will end it successfully until we achieve victory, which is in Jesus' name. Greetings to every honorable cabinet ministers of the PROGIE, and to every media personnel. I can't mention it. People are really attacking me. The only humble appeal I will give mommy a day for is that, during the war, a lot of us were not born. We read about the war, we heard some stories about the war, and from stories we heard, some of us that are wise enough are able to decode those that are our arch enemy. So when we know this arch enemy, even though we buy in the same market with them, even though we eat in the same place with them, we are very careful because we know them to be our enemy. A child who doesn't know the enemy of his father, a child who makes a friend, who makes friend with the enemy that killed his father, will die of that same thing that killed his father. Unfortunately, in our days, this same thing that has killed our father has killed a lot of our brothers and sisters, has killed a lot of our aunties and uncles, have killed a lot of our mothers and fathers because they do not recognize, because as a result of their pretense, they fail to recognize who the enemy of their father was. They say, or they deliberately refuse to recognize or to acknowledge who killed their father. And that same enemy that killed their father, whom they pretend to be friend with, who they refuse to acknowledge that this person is the enemy that killed our father, is still killing a lot of our people today. That same enemy is still killing our people today.
Please,
So, my humble,
please, my brother, I just want 1 minute. Don't be offended. It took
not at all.
I got this from your platform. Is this real?
Yeah, he just tweeted it, and I've said he's under. Nobody should receive communion from this man's hand. So it means that all that Pope said, that Pope Leo lied against the killings that is going on in Benue State. Shame
Is,
on to him.
is
They
it
should stop him from celebrating the Eucharist.
no? Is this a governor? Is this a priest?
That is a priest, the governor of Benue State, which is the center of the Christian killings, coming out today to deny that there is no jihadist in the country and even in the state. You can read it. Shame unto him. The Pope should suspend this man. If not, he will kill all the Christians in his parish and in his diocese.
He said, in
Sorry,
my
ma.
state, can I just read it out? He said, no religious genocide in Benue, Governor Alia. Oh, Alia is a Muslim now. They all come to join Christians, Takia, to trap us and kill us. He said, in my state of Benue, we don't have any religious, any ethnic, any racial, any national or state genocide. We don't have that. Do we have a number of insecurities in the state? Yes, we do, but it is not a genocide. Oh my God. Go ahead, Rich. Go ahead.
Thank
Hey,
you very much.
my
That is quite, that is so sad. That is quite sad. That is quite pathetic. But this is where we find ourselves. These terrorists, you see, they are in different categories. Some of them are in the religion circle. Some of them are in the religious circle. Some of them are in the government,
must he be a
in the
priest
security.
and
Some
a
of them are.
governor at the same time?
So, so when you see people like this, these are the people. These are the terrorists.
Wow, that is Nigeria for you.
Mama, is there any seat at home that we declared? That I'm seeing news here from while we are waiting for Rich to come back. Disregard fake sit at home order from terrorists. Army tells Southeast residents. Did we order any sit at home?
No, there is none I know of, but the usual one they sit on Mondays.
Okay. Can I be heard now?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's terrible here. It's really terrible here. So what was I even saying, sir? So they are these terrorists. They are in different categories. Some of them they are in the religious sect. You understand? Like this man you see here now. These are the ones, the terrorists, the genociders in the religious sect. So when they send their Islamic jihadist terrorists to carry out this genocide against the Muslims, you expect the likes of this so-called governor and so-called priest to defend genociders, to speak against the genocide against Christians, because this is what they all signed in for. You understand? When Gomi told you that they have infiltrated the society, this is what is coming to play. They have infiltrated the society means they have infiltrated the, like you will see from the likes of basically PVC. These are the ones, all the likes of Ren or Mokri, or Mokri, they call you Mokri, which means that he goat and you behave like goat. You understand? So this is the infiltration. They have infiltrated the society means they are in the military, they are in the police, they are in the custom, they are in the DSS, they are in any department you can think of. They are in a bubago, they are in a gune chamber. That is what it means by they have infiltrated the society. They are in any field at all. You can ever in the OVA cycles, in the urban cycle, in the Igwe cycle. They are there too. You get. So this is what Gome was actually speaking about. So we are not surprised about it. But it's unfortunate that our people fail to understand who their enemy is. Our people are aligning with the enemy of their father, the enemy that killed their father. Our people has fallen in love with that enemy. And as a result of this ignorance, they are becoming victims to this same enemy that killed their father. This is why I was saying that from time to time, our senior citizens like Mommy Bedford, you people should touch on this or on the genocidal war of 1967 to 97 so that our people can really understand. So because some of us, when we know very well, from the little we've read, from the little we have been told, we understand who the enemy is. That gives us the consciousness that whenever we are with them, even though we eat with them, even though we buy from the same place with them, even though we do business from the same place with them, we are careful about them. We are very conscious of them so that we don't get killed by the same thing that killed our, because we know the same spirit that works in their father that led them to kill our father is also in them. So just look at the case of Kwenye Dumazi and the Canada. The Afonja that is placed there. A law that has been killed, that has been buried, the man went to wake it up, wants to use it to judge a Biafran, an Igbo man, an Isoko man, an Urobo man, and a Calabar man that was kidnapped by the same Nigeria, extraordinarily rendition by the same Nigeria, locked up by the same Nigeria. They will still want to use that law to try him. You understand? Let our people fail to understand in the name of self-interest, in the name of they are doing their business, they want to do business, they want to do this and that. Because of that, because of their selfish interest, they fail to understand the common enemy that we all have. All the same, we pray for our leader. Let the will of God Almighty be done, and God is going to disgrace all his enemies, all our enemies at the end of the day. And that being said, I will still say to our people that now the time has come for all of us to unite. Fine, when Onyedu said that if anything happens to him, that Nigeria should be burnt down, and
Yeah.
something happened to him, Nigeria used one of their agents in the name of Ejiofor to calm down the nerves of the people, and nothing was done. I will also tell you that it is not too late. Something can still be done together now to say enough is enough. That they use Ejiofor to stop something from being done doesn't mean that it should be like that forever. This is the time for all of us to unite, to fund our freedom, to fund our defense. to forge for our people. This is the that note. I will also my sincere apology to all Biafrans that have been discouraged, that have been scammed
like this, you know me.
by this so-called DOS, by this so-called IPOB Nigeria, and every other agent that Nigeria has, used to scam our people. And as a result of that, many of our people, something is being played, ma. Are you playing something? I don't know if you can just mute it a little. I'll round off shortly, please.
Is
So I want to raise. I'm
it?
hearing something being played.
No, nothing is being played.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So I really want to apologize to all Biafrans that we during the time of IPOB Nigeria, or the likes of Gosi Rabizi or Madam Raphael Ajaire and Mama Mugu Choma and all of that. And as a result of that, you are angry, you fold your hands, and you are on the fence. We sincerely apologize. It's very painful because when during the time of IPOB, because of the hunger we have for the freedom, a lot of people were contributing, a lot of people were donating to this freedom. But as at that time, the only honest and upright man amongst them is our leader, Onyedumazim Nandekano. The people, the hands that were managing all the fund, all the contributions that were made there, they are all thieves. They are unfaithful. They mismanaged. They used some of them cook pot of soup. They used some of the money that Biafrans contributed to ship containers, and they created this distrust in the heart of our people.
Reg,
So,
Reg,
like
please,
honor.
1 minute. Reg, hold on, please. Reg, 1 minute. I'm so sorry. Mama, they've convicted Aonyendo. Have you seen it? They've convicted Aonyendo. Have you seen the news? On count 1, 2, and 3.
Do you have it? Is that what you're playing?
I'm playing it now. Let me play again.
The leader allegedly shot dead by hoodlums suspected to be IPOB/ECN members on 30th October 2021 at about 7 hours along Airport Road, Owerri. Picture of lifeless man seen, body of disease, buried, information. The above medical reports, duly signed by the medical practitioner, clearly states the immediate cause of the death of Ahmed Gulak and links them to the defendant as leader of IPOB and ECN. The action of the defendant cannot be excused under any circumstances. The declaration of a sit at home without any constitutional power, especially the accompanied by the threat, is a terrorist act. The defendant did not present any evidence to rebut this case, the case of the prosecution. Consequently, he admits the evidence as presented by the prosecution. The prosecution has successfully proved count 2 beyond reasonable doubt. Consequently, the defendant is hereby convicted of count 2. With respect to count 3, the defendant is charged with professing to be a member and leader of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, a proscribed organization in which thereby committing an offense contrary to and punishable under Section 16 of the Terrorism Prevention Act 2013. Section 16 of the Terrorism and Prevention Amendment Act provides, and I quote, any person who is a member or professes to be a member of terrorist group commits an offense and is liable on conviction to imprisonment for a time not less than 21 years. The ingredients of the offense from the above provisions are: 1. The defendant must be a person. The defendant must be a member or professes to be a member of a terrorist group. 3. The terrorist group must have been proscribed at the time the defendant claims or professes membership of such group. As earlier established, defendant is a human being. There is no doubt about that. With respect to second ingredient, prosecution has led evidence showing that the defendant was not just a member, but
he was the leader of a terrorist organization known as Indigenous People of Biafra. Indeed, in the broadcast of 16th May 2021, as contained in Exhibit PWW, the defendant in the beginning of the clip stated this, and I quote, "My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of Indigenous People of Biafra and director of Radio Biafra, Biafra Television. I will remain a loyal servant of the people," unquote. He further stated around 51 minutes mark into the video, if God is on our side, which I know He is, the army of Nigeria will die in Biafra land. Everybody will die. I will be the one leading it. By God's grace, everything called Nigeria will perish in Biafra land. The world must be prepared for what is to come, unquote. In several other broadcasts, the defendant admitted being the leader of Indigenous People of Biafra. There is no fact before this court showing that the defendant is not member and in fact leader of the same group. The defendant from the evidence before this court also possessed power to order the coordinator of IPOP in a broadcast dated 11th May 2021 in Exhibit PWW. The defendants, while commenting on the meeting of Southern governors held in Asaba, dated around 35 minutes to the exhibit, while plead, and I quote, "Concerning the lockdown announced yesterday, I urge all people of Biafra and all those in Biafra land to disobey the lockdown order given by the Juridical Republic of Nigeria. The reason is because they want to use the dead of the night to move their fighters into our forest, because we have defeated their foot soldiers. Allah, we must resist this stupid lockdown, and it will not hold in Biafra. I am calling on all the coordinators, deputy coordinator of ECN, ESN, and IPOB not to sleep in their houses today, but to look for somewhere else to stay. Because now we are in the trenches. Now you will know what is freedom fighting for. It is not comfortable. It is not rosy. Do not sleep at home. Do not sleep at home. Change your phone and even your phone itself.
It's almost rounding
The
up.
defendants no doubt belong to the group and belong to the professing to be a member. He is the leader of the group with the influence of commanding the coordinators of the group. Not only IPOP, but even Eastern Security Network, which is the armed wing of IPOP. In a broadcast of 12th December 2020, the defendant made an announcement in inaugurating the military group known allegedly. So for how long will this people keep going? Trusted by hoodlums suspected to be IPOB/ETA members.
That's it.
October.
That's it, my minister.
Is that the end of it?
Yeah, that is the news I just got now.
At about 7.
So,
Okay. Did he make any pronouncement?
I just read it from that news. I just read the caption here. Justice Omotosho has convicted Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on count 1, 2, and 3 of the charges against him. So I don't know what is this count 1, 2, and 3.
My question is, this terrorism act, is it different from the one of Kabiru Sokoto and the one of what's his name, Isondi Igboho? Why are they hell bent on going all the way with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case? We will see how it goes.
Can you hear me, ma'am? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. There's a video I
Okay.
want to play.
The truth is, let me just speak in 1 second, a few seconds on this, please. The truth is that you don't expect the person that came as far as Kenya to kidnap you to give you fair judgment. So this is why I so much love the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa because the judgment is in the hands of Biafra. If the Biafrans can just do the needful, the enemy will do what they want to do. But let Biafrans do the needful. That is just all I want to say about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I really don't feel very happy. You know the Governor Ali video that picture that we saw where he wrote that there's no genocide. I have another pastor, a man of God, from the same platform. I'm getting them from your platform. Let us just listen to this man for 1 minute.
Innocent children, killing them. Let the killer generation be wiped off.
Because the man is denying genocide, Ali, governor of Benue, and killing of Christians. So let us listen to this one.
Don't say because it has not touched you, you will not feel for it. Killing them. Let the killer generation be wiped off. Don't say because it has not touched you, you will not. Killing them. Let the killer generation be wiped off. Don't say because it has not touched you, you will not feel for them. This is one blood, sir. People are dying. That is the truth. Buhari told us so. The other Buhari, before you go, he said we'll go miss him, and we miss him. Oh God, let Donald Trump come. Just yesterday night, they massacred the whole people. Under your watch, you can't govern the nation. If you can't help us, let somebody help us. I don't speak like this, you know me. But I can't be alive and see people blood being shed innocently. I said I will never speak anything that has to do with Nigeria again in my life. But I can't be alive and see people blood being shed innocently. Killing people as if they're animals. No conscience. For the sake of power and money. Anyone that always visit innocent mother, innocent father, innocent children, killing them, let the killer generation be wiped off. We know what we are passing through. Just 2 days ago, look at Benue and Lafayette. Look at what tomorrow they will say, nothing has happened, nothing is happening.
The same Benue that a priest who is a governor said that there is no genocide, that there is nothing like killing of Christians. That is the same Benue that this pastor is making reference to. I'm saying this for the benefit of those foreign medias that are watching online. Just listen to him.
Because you are flying all your children to abroad. Bring your children down here. Let all of us die here. You are going to join me. But I can't be alive and see people blood being shed innocently. But I can't be alive and see people blood being shed innocently. For power and money. Anyone that always visit innocent mother, innocent father, innocent children, killing them, let the killer generation be wiped off. We know what we are passing through. Just 2 days ago, look at Benue and Lafayette. Look at what tomorrow they will say, nothing has happened, nothing is happening. Because you are flying all your children to abroad. Bring your children down here. Let all of us die here. You are going to join me. We are going to pray for every terrorism in northern region. Because we are the one facing these hits. You are going to pray along with me. Please understand this. Once your brother is mourning, you also should mourn. We are in the same. I'm speaking to those outside country and those outside Jos. Agree with me as we pray this prayer. Say, that wicked man, that wicked woman,
That wicked man, that wicked woman,
shedding innocent blood in the land,
shedding innocent blood in the land.
die! Open your mouth, begin to pray that prayer. Malaka se tore basile. Lia kaze.
Yes, my people, you have seen it. This is a man of God in his church. Nobody will say that, oh, this man is a joke or that the man is lying. Look at the congregation. They are all crying. Hello, Ihwama. Ndewo. I'm very, very upset, and I have a system. If anything happens like this, it affects me so, so badly. This Onyendu's case, I have always been nervous about it because I know that Nigeria judiciary is full of corruption, very incompetent judges. They are all there pretending not to know what the rule of law means. As if you are a law student and they give you comprehension to write about procedures of legal practices, you will go there and mess yourself up and you will never pass your exams. Look at what they are doing to Onyendu. The amendment that the judge was told to make on his application for bail, he did not make it. Now, you all know about this man that they mentioned. Please, my sister Tutor, if you ever heard this, let me know. There's a man that they sent to Imo State, and they said that Hope Uzodinma arranged for them to buy that man. And the man even said it, that he knows that the federal government is after him. He said it, that he knows that the federal government is after him. Now they say that it was Onyendu who ordered for them to buy him. And it was this useless Udele that went to court, covered his face, and lied against Onyendu. And now they are using it. I have never seen a case like that, except in a case of a minor, that you can cover the identity of your witness in the court. Only in Nigeria have I ever seen that type of thing happen before. In fact, a minor, if it is in abroad, if a minor is involved in a case, either a settlement case or a divorce case or any contact or residential contact proceedings in the court, the minor can be speaking through a video because of their age. Ikuku, Ndewo, thank you, my brother. I'm very, very disorganized because of this Onyendu's case. Nsi, you are welcome. Thank you all. Okay, Nsi said that there's no pronouncement yet. Yes, I believe that by tomorrow we will get the full details of Onyendu's case. Leko, thank you. Ahmed Gulok. That man said that he knows that what he is saying, that the federal government will come after him. And they sent him to Imo. That was where Hopeless Uzodinma arranged with the taxi driver and those who buy the man. The man was on his way back to Owerri Airport and they pied him. They now put it on Onyendu. Onyendu was not even in Nigeria then when that thing happened. What a country. What a country. Oh, my people. This is so sad. Very, very painful. But let me see. Momo Biafra ọ ga-agbachi nkịtị ka fa tinye Onyendu na mkpọrọ ma fa ghara ibu agha bukwasị ndị a. Amara m nọ ife na-eme ndị Nigeria. This is a time that Nigeria is supposed to be polishing their image. They are accusing you people of killing Christians, genocide. This one is a judicial genocide, judicial terrorism. Yes, Gulak. Oh, you see? Probably he came to ask him for this 10 billion and they decided to unalive him. Asino onyendu. Ebodo kwali onyendu. And somebody, one man without conscience, came to give evidence that onyendu was the one who unalived, that he knew about the man's death. But God Almighty will judge all the mothers. We have to go into serious and fervent prayer for Onyendu's release, miraculous release of Onyendu. They will not succeed. The whole world, America should please, America and Europe, come to our leader's rescue. Come to his rescue. Please, we are begging you. America, please come to our leader's rescue. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please come to his rescue. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, please, Nigeria government should be silenced over this evil and unjust legal practices. Ah, onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ndị a ji egwu egwu. Oh, oh, iwe ji m. Ah, iwe ji m. So my people, I really don't know. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Ah, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh God. Please, Tutos, my sister, if you have anything to say, just go ahead. Or anybody wants to come up and talk to Biafrans so that we will call it a
Mama,
day. Yeah.
Mama, my
Yes.
spirit is very down. The way our Onyendu has been stressed for how many years now, and today we are seeing this um, Fulani of all people, not even people that are educated, nomadic people,
Ah,
parasitic people coming out to read jargons. Anyway, let's see the end of it. But we don't expect anything good to come from Nigerian court. I still say it is our fault. We have neglected our Onyendu. Because by now, there should be nothing like Nigerian institution in Biafra land.
not at all.
Not at all.
Let me tell you, it is not us as
We
Bretty
are not
or
united.
anything.
No, not
Those
us as the
governors, those
drinking.
governors were waging serious war. You know when
No,
your own person is fighting
I
against you,
mean, I don't even talk about the gov. If we have what we need, the governors would not succeed or even survive in our land. Why is it that Biafrans have not come together to bring the Nigeria? We have defense. They know what they are supposed to do. But they are handicapped right now because we don't have enough resources. We have men, you know. So that is what is hurting me. And we have the money. Those that have this money, they don't want to be involved.
that's
They are
that's
sitting on the
that's the
fence
pain.
to
That
get the
is the
ready-made
pain.
food. Who is Fulani?
That is the pain. That is the pain. The exact pain. Please, Tutor, go
Yeah.
ahead and talk to
Can you
Biafra.
hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing
Yeah,
you.
I was kicked out. Who is Fulani? Who are they? Look at Chimamanda now jumping out because he saw Nikki going out to talk. Is she not supposed to be at the forefront in UN for so many years, talking about the killings of Biafrans? Oh, what is her name? Nikabi Niweti has challenged her.
Nicki
Eh?
Minaj. Yeah.
Nicki Minaj has challenged her. Now she's coming out to talk, blah, blah, blah. She's also commenting that she's pouring spit on the grave of this Fulani Benue priest. Where is Chimamanda? Where is she? She's busy supporting Obi to become the president. See how foolish she is. Such a person can donate and even, give us the funding that we need to end this rubbish. But where
Exactly.
is she today? Where is she? I'm just using her as an example. Where is she? Where is her sister Choma that married David?
Oh,
Is she? Has she not heard what is happening? Oh, you love Onyendu, Onyendu, Onyendu. What is happening to Onyendu today? Where are all these people? Where are the millionaires in Idumota? Where are they? Money is not our problem, but for them to bring this money out, let's end this thing. Nigeria does not need Biafrans. Yoruba does not need Biafrans. Fulani does not need Biafrans. Now you can see how Fulani and Yoruba have merged together. They've colluded. They have renewed their love just to make sure
yes,
they ruled Biafrans. And
yes,
our people are there supporting
yes.
them. His family members are those behind his incarceration till death. They have collected money from the Nigerian terrorist government. Mama, how do you think Nigeria will turn their eyes against those that they've paid money to? It's not possible. They said, how did they know Onyendu was in Kenya?
Oh, no,
How did
it
they
was a Joffa now. It was
Ejiofor
a
is not working
Joffa.
alone. Ejiofor was not working alone. How come Kanunta said he was on the mountain praying? Why was he continuously tweeting? Because even me, that same day, I was waiting for his broadcast. But I saw something strange in his hand. Like, I waited and waited and waited. And they had to, I think they played, it was a replay.
No, Ejiofor is like a go-between. Ejiofor, Ifeanyi Uba, Onyendu's brother, Chinasa Nworu, Chike Doziem, Hopeless Uzodin, all the governors. It was Ejiofor that linked all of them up. Do you understand it? We know if you go down the chain, down the connecting link, you will get the chain of the number of people that did this. We know.
It's a network.
Yes,
In fact, it is a web.
yes.
A web.
Ejiofor is the man between the governors and these DOS
Yeah.
people. Yeah,
It's a web. The web is so complex. The wife, the whether na wife or being na ex, I don't, that is not my problem. She's also there. Because when you look at all these people, our PM did everything possible for Onyendu to be released. But this group of people fighting our PM, and they're still fighting that structure till today, meaning that they don't want this man to be released. Because
no.
every day he goes to court, they are partaking in the 500 million that they share every quarter.
Yes, I
Like
did not.
today now, they have their share. They
Yes,
have their
they
share
do.
already in their bank account.
Of
Because I
course.
see no reason why you've seen someone that has come out to fight for your brother to be released and you
Yes,
are not, you don't jump at it. Instead,
yes.
you are
We
attacking
have
that
like,
person. You
yes,
did
we are
everything.
writing
Now they
petition.
have jail. They
Yes,
have jailed Simon Ekpa, our PM. Why? Because you don't want him to be there to fight for your brother to be released. Something is wrong somewhere.
yes. I
If
have
I'm
a
in such a
video here.
situation,
I have
till
a
now they're
video
still
here
fighting.
where Asari Dokubo was saying that they came to him with the document, with the
Yeah.
petition.
I'm aware of it. So something is wrong somewhere. There is no blood brother or any sibling that will see his or her brother in this situation and see a savior coming for him to be released and will not jump at it. There is no genuine sibling that will behave like them. But every day you see a meme in the courtroom with his cohort dressing nicely, looking charming, coming to the courtroom and giving eye signal to his group that he has collected money from. And the other one is there in Germany controlling the money that is being shared today. His share is inside his account. This man is so innocent, he doesn't know that the people that are in the court with him are the ones stabbing him. They
Yes,
are the ones making sure that he's still there till today because they're afraid that when he comes out, every secret will be revealed. That
yes.
is what they're running
That's
away
why
from.
they don't want him to come out
Yeah,
alive. Yeah,
they want him to buy in that place so that all
yes,
the secrets will go with him. But
yes,
the God that he's serving, I love his spirit so much. He has in trust in the Almighty God. His helper is on the way. Because of him, the whole world will talk about this man here. They've already
yes,
started. They've
yes.
already started. I don't know. My problem is with our people because they have the money. Anywhere they go, they develop all. But what is happening? Bring this money. Let us do this thing and end it. We have the military personnel to handle this fight for us. Our people don't want. So I'm not happy. I am not happy in the way our people are behaving, and they are the ones that have kept this Onyendu in the prison till today, because it's in the prison. In fact, prison is better. Underground, no
Oh,
sunlight, nothing,
no
no
sunlight.
association with anyone.
No.
Eh? Now, according to how they count the prison, what is it called, duration or whatever, he has spent 10 years already.
Yes. Concurrently.
He has spent 10 years. A man that spent this number of years in detention, oh my God, it is painful. Mama, I think I just have to leave. Thank you so much for giving me this time to speak. And thank you for breaking it down for us to understand in the in a layman's language. And not only me, I believe that Biafrans also understood what you were explaining to us, because this is your area and you know how to do it well, exceptionally well. Thank you so much, Mama. I was hearing you said you have doctor's appointment, so let's not
Yes.
keep you waiting.
Yes,
Thank you so
I
much.
will leave in the
God
next
bless you. Bye.
15 minutes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Maybe tomorrow we will conclude it after the NC is saying here that according to them, they said he is convicted on 1 to 5 count charges, and they are on the sixth one now. So I
So it
know.
is increasing. I saw till 3. So these people, do they really know what they are doing?
They know what they are doing.
It has reached
Nigeria
6.
knows that right now they are on the radars of the leaders of the world. They are watching them. They are watching them. And we are all watching patiently. Onyendu, they purposely let him out, and they are making all these pronouncements in absentia. This is how they do it. They are making his pronouncement behind him, so he will never challenge any of the rulings that they are reading out. When they read it out, they will say you contravene this, you did this, you did the other one, therefore this rule applies, and they are using that obsolete law. That's what they are
But
using.
Mama, is it really applicable? Is it acceptable what they are doing in his absence? I
It's
don't know.
not.
According to
It's
law, is
not.
it acceptable? So
It's
it's
not
not binding.
because he's not sick. He was present in the court.
Yeah, they walked him out.
All these are delay tactics. The right thing they would have done is the moment he left, they will just adjourn this. And this adjournment is what they have been doing for over 5 years now. So this is their own tactics. But they went ahead and was reading out
Yeah,
whatever they
in
are
his absentia. Oh,
behind it.
because I'm not a lawyer, so I feel it's not the right thing as a layman. I believe he should have been there when they are reading all these, is it verdict or whatever they call it.
Yes.
But he's not there. He was there. He walked him out because he challenged him to do the right thing. You know, this one now, it will now go back to Court of Appeal.
No,
Is that the game?
no. What it is now is that the Court of Appeal gave them order to make amendment to that bail application. But you see, for bail to actually be powerful and operational, there must be a standing case. Onyendu has no case in Nigeria. Therefore, bail does not apply. But regardless, they are going ahead. So then, he was making bail application. So the Supreme Court ordered the High Court to go and amend Section 7 of that law that gives Onyendu right to appeal. But they did not. That's what he was asking the judge. Where is that amendment? So the man has made what they call leapfrog, over jumping that order that he was given, and is going to make pass judgment on Onyendu. Everything they are doing there is all muddled up. Onyendu said to him, that section 7 that the High Court say you should amend in my bail application so that my bail will be considered. Have you amended it? Show it to me. And he said that Onyendu should sit down. he should sit down. The next thing he said, go and take his microphone from him so that he will not be heard.
Now, wow. Nah,
Nigeria.
eh. They're just mixing everything up, and that I think they're just mixing it up.
This is pure
They're so
injustice.
much in a hurry to send. Anyway,
Intellectual
let's
justice.
say the I think the verdict has reached number 7 now.
Oh, they are heading to number 7.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
Yeah. I'm seeing it on social media. Let me share it.
Huh?
Check Alo Ejimako's handle.
Okay. Even this is lawyers. A time came when my trust and faith in them was
He
dwindling.
said sentencing awaiting painfully. Let us hear what they will say now. Let us hear what they will say. But Gumi is there. Mama, let me just log out because my head is very hot now.
Yes. I will
Thank
see
you so
you
much.
tomorrow.
Okay, ma, thank you.
Bye.